Good morning, DXN. Welcome to our 7th episode of DXN Coffee Talk, our podcast. So we've been getting a lot of reviews on, our podcast interviews that we have been doing. Actually, we're doing around the world. So today we are back to Malaysia. Today's topic is about the importance of social media and network marketing. And I've got a very important person. His name is Mr. Karthik Roshan, our Senior Manager in Sales and Marketing. Why today's podcast is important is do watch until the end, because what you're going to learn today is how important social media digital marketing is in network marketing. So without further delay, let's introduce our guest for today, Mr. Karthik Roshan. Mr. Karthik.
Hello. Hi.
Thank you so much for your time today. And welcome to our DXN podcast, DXN Coffee Talk, and welcome to DXN family.
Good morning, DXN. Thank you very much, Mr. DG. I'm actually very, very pleased to be here today. I feel that it's very important that the topic that we're going to share to our DXN members, I think it's something which is going to help them as well in the long run. So thank you once again.
So let's begin our podcast. But before we go into the topics and everything, please do introduce yourself, because the people need to know who you are. It's a new face here in DXN. I think this is your second week here with us.
Yep.
Second week?
It's my third week, actually. Yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
And with vast experience in the network marketing, direct selling, please do share.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Karthik Roshan. So good morning, DXN. Okay. So I'm actually the senior manager for the sales and marketing team. All right. I am practically very new here, but the culture in DXN is wonderful. It's a family culture, and I'm very, very glad to be here. So I think it's important that we move forward after this. And yeah, I'm actually looking forward to grow with DXN.
Welcome on board.
Thank you very much.
And what about your experience? You've been in which industry? So tell us a little bit about where do you start?
Basically, I started in telecommunication industry, then in IT, and also banking, construction.
So we got the right guy to talk today, because you have the IT background with you,
Yeah.
IT, in social media as well.
Yeah.
Well, going back to the year 2005, we are now 2025. So during 2005, when we talk about the internet or even social media, those things, we actually compared to 2005 and 2025, there's huge difference of tools that we have in social media. We used to have radio, we used to have compact discs, we used to have a Walkman, this kind of iPod and all this stuff. And newspaper is actually one of those things that when I was young, my dad used to ask me to go to the store and buy newspaper. So that was an everyday social media thingy. Now newspaper has actually all become online. So tell us a little bit about the difference from where we were last time until now. I think the youngsters nowadays, they have not seen this probably. So, tell us a little bit about that, sir.
Well, basically, when I was growing up, these things were common. Compact discs, radios, cassette players, VHR, VCRs and all that. It used to be a norm at that point of time. We used to find CDs to actually watch movies, the latest movies that we wanted to watch and all that. But time has changed. Now we have Netflix, we have Hula, we have got Max, we have got different things. And people are so connected now to anything, any information around the world. And as you can see, time has evolved so much. You even have AI, where AI actually you can just ask any questions and you get the answers.
It's a bit scary though.
It's scary, but I think it's in a positive note. It's actually changing that you get better connectivity and better information at the snap of your fingers. So at that point of time, when we wanted to search for information, we had to go through books, those kind of things. And you see, changes do happen. And we, as human beings, we need to adapt to change. Even companies need to adapt to change. In 2005, Nokia was the hottest selling phone at that time. But right now, if you can see, Nokia is no more around. Why? Because they did not want to adapt to change. So adapting to change is very important. And if we want to continue moving forward, then I think it's time
evolve, yeah.
for us to evolve. Yes.
Let's go deeper into this topic, because the purpose of we having this podcast today is to help our distributors out there
Yep.
on social media. How important is it? So, what about our distributors in DXN? Are they like can they use these platforms in terms of TikTok, Insta, Facebook? How can they use this platform to grow in their business? Because we have different age of people in our business. So how can this platform help them to increase their sales?
Well, like if you're looking at TikTok, if you're looking at Facebook, if you're looking at Instagram, I mean, you can see that these platforms actually connects people, right? I mean, there's Instagram pages, there's Facebook pages, there's TikTok where you can actually sell items. So it's something that has, if you told me 15 years ago, if we could actually use a video just to sell items and all that, I would be, no, not really. But now things has evolved so much that, if you don't use these platforms, you're going to be left behind. Okay, the traditional way is beautiful, yes. I mean, the traditional way of network marketing is actually very beautiful, where you actually meet people, there's more touch, more human touch and all that. But nowadays, a lot of people are more, they want to get information through social media.
I just want to stop you there.
Yep.
When you were talking about old ways of networking, being the old school, I'm so-called the old school people who does networking. Face-to-face, because I remember you were talking about face-to-face. Face-to-face, flyers, brochures, door-to-door marketing. Those are the old ways of, doing marketing. Which I'm still pretty sure people are doing that, But is it important? I mean, is it important to print flyers and brochures, waste of papers? Isn't online more helpful? What's your thoughts on this?
Well, basically, times have changed. Like I said, times have actually changed. It's not laid back. Life is not laid back as it was before during our parents, grandparents' time and all that. Right now, it's very fast-paced. Everybody is moving very fast, and they want information right. That you put flyers on the car. I mean, most of the time you see the flyers laying down on the car.
Yeah, I was over the weekend. I was in Ipoh. They had an event, and true enough. Okay, this is like literally happened last week. There were flyers in my car. I actually literally took it. I looked at it. What was it about? So it wasn't the 4D numbers. I actually crushed it and put it in the dustbin because it wasn't related to me. So your thoughts on these are online social media is still more important compared to the old ways, is it?
The old ways can work. I'm not saying it cannot work. Through social media, you can bring it back to the old ways. Okay, through social media, when you invite someone, when you actually send details to someone, or, you just share information, because people like to get information just like that, right? So if you send this information, I mean, because, information on social media, there is plentiful, right? So once people get information, then they would like to probably schedule a meetup. Okay, maybe to learn more. Or maybe they can actually find that information more by just going to AI and actually finding out, does this spirulina actually work for me? How does it work? And all that. So they can take information just
with that. Yeah. There's always a problem where this is, I think, a generic problem with all network companies has. What kind of content that you need to do to attract customers online? Because I think this is I don't know, I don't think it's a global problem, but everyone who wants to start a business online or network, direct selling, MLM, whatever it is, without experience, they want to do a content to attract someone online. You do something, you want to attract me. So what do you advise people? What kind of content do they need to do? Let's talk about DXN. We are in DXN. So what kind of content do they need to do to attract?
Okay. To attract a new customer, okay, basically, we are all looking for something. No matter where we are always looking for something for our betterment, something to actually make us feel good about ourselves, something. So, sharing information is very, very crucial. Okay, example, a product sharing session. Okay, a product sharing session. if you share a product, the benefit of the products, you share the benefits of how you, if you consume it, what will actually happen, and all those kind of things. If you share those kind of information, people will actually look and say, oh, okay, so this actually works for me. I think I can try this or something like that. And people also basically want to earn money. Okay, wealth is very important. So with DXN, we also have health and wealth, it's all coming together. So people can earn, start a business, start an entrepreneurship with us, and definitely grow because our products are wonderful. So those kind of information, if I can share that information to everyone, you can see growth.
Right.
Definitely.
And as a consumer, me as a consumer, if I want to watch something online, I will watch something which benefits me. So what you're trying to say in DXN, we've got our wealth, health, the money that you make in this business. So you can actually use that as a content.
Yes.
Right? Because, and our business is global. So the reach can actually go, I think it's the amount of reach that it goes out to people, people in India or UK, whatever they post now, it goes there immediately, right? And the reach is
amazing. You see, Malaysia, my example will be Malaysia right now. Malaysia is a big country. We have got more than 33 million over people, right? We've got 33 million people. So with social media, with your branding, with your, there's other ways you can actually boost your post and all that. We'll talk about that later. But the reach is amazing through social media. Okay, your branding was way much bigger with social media. So that is why I feel that social media is very important. Digital marketing is very important. And basically, we at DXN, we do have trainings as well for our DXN members. So if they're very interested in all this, we can actually show them how to actually do it. So we'll be having classes. Okay, since I'm in already, I want to have a lot of classes, a lot of information passed around to our DXN distributors here.
Some say that network marketers who don't go online, they choose to stay small within their circle. Do you agree or do you disagree?
Totally disagree. You cannot stay within your circle, because if you want to grow your health and wealth, definitely, you have to go for a bigger reach. Okay, because if you're going to stay stagnant, like I said, I gave you an example, like Nokia, if you're going to stay there, you're not going to make it. Yeah, you're going to be stuck there. So if you want to go bigger, you have to break out from your shell. Okay, right? Like in Malay, they'll always say kata di bawah tempurung. Okay, so you don't know what's happening outside. So you need to get out of that tempurung to actually, get a bigger reach.
So like it or not, they have to evolve themselves and move forward with the social media thing, right?
Yes. Like for me, I just want to say that no matter what your age is, you can be 65, 70, you can still use social media.
There's a lot of very skeptical people. They're so afraid to go into digital, tech savvy. Sometimes I feel that, like behind this camera now, we've got a lot of youngsters, working on technical things, so they're experts in this. And if you ask me to handle the camera or even, software and apps, I might get a bit afraid. I don't know, it's like a phobia kind of thing. The worry, scared, the fear that it may go wrong. Do you have any piece of advice? You see, we are in the 40s now. So we're trying to go into the tech, yes, but what about those, senior citizens that still a bit afraid to go into social media, what society will think. Forget about the youngsters now. Let's talk about for the senior people. In DXN, we've got a lot of senior members with us. Yes, some they do. Some are active, yeah. I know some members who are 50, 60 years old. They're very active in TikTok and Insta. But what are those who, the majority of people who, have a step behind? What's your advice to them?
My take is throw away the fear. Throw away the fear, because if you want to evolve in any way, you have to throw away the fear. Because you have to learn, you have to move forward. There's no such thing saying that you're 70, you can't move forward. Because have you heard of the KFC story, Colonel Sanders?
the age that he started KFC, right? He
Started at 60, man.
Correct.
He started at 60. He never gave up.
Right.
And he made one of the biggest franchises in the world. So if we are going to stay behind, we don't want to take that risk, we don't want to move forward, then, I mean, you cannot blame anyone but yourselves. Right. Yes. So that is very important that you have that mindset that anything is possible. Yeah. So in DXN, I think we do believe that anything is possible.
So age is not a limit, huh?
No, it's not a limit.
As long as they want to learn and to improve in terms of the business. Now, how often should we talk about distributors in DXN, right? How often should they do the posting? And what kind of content? Is it on the products, on the lifestyle, education, training? Because we are in DXN, so what can they post and how often they should do posting?
Since you're talking about DXN distributors, members and all that, right? It's very important that they can actually try to do 2 to 3 postings a week. 2 to 3 postings a week. Because you know why? The social media is like this. It works like this. The more posting you do, the bigger your reach. I mean, the reach will go bigger and bigger. So it's very important that you have posting. So it can be lifestyle, how your lifestyle is, how you're enjoying your moment with DXN. Or let's say you want to talk about a product, you share your testimonials. This product, how it actually helped me, okay, how the Derma helped me, how, Lindsay Coffee, how wonderful it tastes. Those kind of things. You keep on sharing. So, I mean, your reach will be there. So someone will actually go through your post and say, wow, maybe I should try this. Or, wow, he's living a wonderful life. I think I should make that move right now. All right. So those kind of things are very, very important. So it depends. Education is also very important. Okay, education, like I said, like products and all that, it's very, very, very important.
It depends on individual, what are you comfortable with?
Yes.
So what do you want to showcase to the people?
Correct.
When you were talking about testimony, we've got millions of testimony online. And but of course, here in Malaysia, we can't overclaim the testimony.
Yep.
Meaning that, for example, this coffee can cure your heart disease. We can't overclaim because it's part of the rules and regulations here in Malaysia that we can't. So with that, they can actually talk about the general testimony, and they talk about the product itself. That's possible, right?
They can definitely talk about a product. There's no issues. Testimonials can be about my personal experience. Okay, a testimonial can be about me, okay, after taking a Lindsay Coffee, let's say. All right. I used to have, I was very sick before, but after taking it, I feel more comfortable. So it's my own personal experience that I'm sharing to people. It's not that I'm claiming something. It's my experience. So maybe if you want to try it, you can try it. I'm not saying that it'll cure you. No, you can't say, because there's no such thing. I'll cure you. But you can actually say things like, it helped me. I feel much better now. I feel, those kind of things. No harm.
Mr. Karthik, I'm a member.
Right.
And I go on social media, I go on TikTok, for example. I show them my lavish lifestyle. Okay. Assuming I have a sports car kind of thing. I go big on TikTok or even, any of the social media platform. But is it okay to showcase that, I live lavishly and because you've seen some content creators on social media, whether it's true or not, we don't know. But is it okay to actually show the people out there that I'm having this, I bought a new watch, I bought this, I bought that, I have a new Gucci bag today? Is it okay?
Well, for me, Mr. DG, if you're talking about sharing your lavish lifestyle in social media, I don't find that wrong. You are in that position because of your hard work, right? It was not given by DXN to you. Oh, DXN said, okay, now mind you no, there's no such thing. You are showing off your lavish lifestyle because of the hard work. You built that foundation and to where you are right now. As long as you have that feeling of you wanting to help other people out there to also enjoy that kind of lifestyle, then go ahead. Go ahead. There's no wrong in that. Yes, so it's okay.
Some don't give up posting their posts on the social media. Yes. A very important question I want to ask you. It may be a bit, not sensitive, but paid or organic posts. You see, everyone's ultimate goal is to get more followers, more like, more reach. Some may not be able to afford to buy, ads and posts and etc. That some want to do it organically. And with our distributors, what's your advice to them? How can they do it? Do they do it organically when they start? Then as they go on, they want to do some paid postings. Your thoughts on this?
Right. For me, paid is actually an investment. Reason being is if you pay for your posting, to boost your posting, the reach is much bigger, right? Much bigger. So you grow your business probably faster. Organic post is also fine. There's no issues with that. As long as you have more, you keep on doing your posting, it will reach more and more people. Paid, an investment is faster because it goes beyond. You can even select which place, like let's say right now I'm here in Kuala Lumpur and I want to actually get more followers from Sarawak. I can actually set my settings to boost my posts around the whole of Sarawak. So I'll get more and more followers from there and then probably more and more members. So I grow much faster. So that is an opportunity, right? Because nowadays Facebook, TikTok and all that, they work on AI as well. So they work on AI, so they see what people really want, and that goes from there.
As an individual distributor, because we always encourage people to do it part-time first, and then to go on full-time. So we know that once you are into full-time, you have to have your own office, your overheads and stuff like that. When we talk about paid ads, can I, as a distributor, as a part-time distributor, take this paid ad as one of my marketing tool to promote my product? Is that what you can suggest? Because I think ads are not that very expensive though, right? Especially here in Malaysia. Approximately do you know the amount that normally they charge?
Well, okay, if you're looking at Facebook ads, okay, I'll give you an example right now. Facebook ads, you can start at 20 ringgit, 20 ringgit, 100 ringgit. So it doesn't matter if you're part-time, full-time, or, anytime. So you can actually go all out. Even if you're part-time, there's no harm in this one. As long, the most important thing, you can do all these paid ads. People will contact you, but you need to definitely follow up. Right. Yeah, if there's no follow-up, there's no communication, just putting an ad and then people contact you and so that doesn't help. You need to make sure there is two-way communication as well, end of the day. Okay, either you arrange a Zoom meeting later after that, or maybe a meetup session. Go ahead, because it's very important that people, the human touch also needs to be there.
Touch. Mr. Karthik, you actually did mention something very important, which is the follow-up. A lot of people, they fail their business because of the continuation of what they're supposed to do after that, right? I can do a beautiful marketing plan, I can do a good slide presentation, I can do beautiful stuff. But, and when I get a lead, if I don't follow up with the lead, then that goes. Because I always believe in 80% of conversion rate when we have leads coming in. Do you think it's very important for them to, especially in this business, direct selling business is actually, when you say, of course, there's social media, AI, computer, whatever it is, but you need that human touch to, relate, to communicate between customer and you. Do you think it's very important?
Definitely, it's called network marketing for a reason, right? Network, you're building your network, you're building that connection, you're building your your family. Your network is going to be your family. Those are the people who are going to be working with you and all that. So let's say if you get a lead and if you're not going to do that follow-up, you're not going to, give that training, that slide training, what DXN is all about and all that. If you're not going to give anything, then end of the day, that lead will just die off. Because when you create excitement and if you don't do a follow-up after that, the excitement dies off, right? So it's very important for that follow-up, very important for you to go, because you need to show them what it's all about.
The consistency, persistence is very important. We were in Jakarta 2 weeks back.
All right.
We met our first crown ambassador in DXN, Mr. Budiman Salim. And so while we were doing his shoot, he emphasized on three things actually: discipline, persistent and consistent is very important in the network marketing business. Now, Mr. Karthik, when you have a social media, so let's say you're a content creator,
Right.
as a client, I want to call you to do a review about coffee or something like that. And so the first thing that I look at your social media is the followers, right? But to you as a distributor, or to me as a distributor, is followers important or my sales is important? Because a lot of people, look at, oh, you have got 100,000 followers, you got 1 million followers. But if I don't have the sale, what's the point in having a lot of followers on social media? So which is important, followers or sale?
For me, both works hand in hand. Why do you have followers? You have followers because probably the content that you have been sharing has attracted people, right? End of the day, you have attracted people. And people follow you for a reason, because they are probably comfortable with what you're sharing. They're probably comfortable with, the things that you have. With followers, you also get your sales in the future. Sometimes people have to remember this: Rome was not built in a day. You have to build your foundation and then grow. No network marketer became a crown ambassador straight away, right? They started from the lowest rank. So it happens like that. It's the same thing. Your follower now, 5 years in the future, can be your top distributor also, can be your crown ambassador one day below you. But they will come. The followers will come in. Your sales will happen. Okay, for me, the most important thing is positivity. You have to be positive in what you do. Remember the law of attraction. The law of attraction is very important. You attract what you want. So if you want to be a crown ambassador within 3 months, work for it.
Correct. Yeah. I want to share a story with you, which was actually shared with us by our CMO, our Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Salim, so in Dubai. So Mr. Salim always talk about network marketing, social media, online, the TikTok, Insta, Facebook are very important. And I want to share this because I hope the distributors out there are listening, and they take this point as a very important one. A lot of artists, TikTokers, influencers, so they're all famous. They're famous now, but there's always one time where I don't want to use the word downfall, but maybe their limelight is only that particular season. Even you talk about actor, actress, they're always at the top at that certain point of time. Then new people come in, new actors come, new influencers come in. So what happened to these people? They don't have business, they don't have money, things are not coming in. This is something our CMO actually told us. Why don't we attack them now? If you're an artist, if you're an influencer, I come and tell you that, hey, look, you've got a product. So if you, as an influencer, you feel that, hey, DXN is a good business, why not let's try? So you can influence millions of people out there. And people they listen to you because you're a well-known person. That's how everyone makes money doing ad, So just imagine these guys, when you are at the top and you recruit your people, and once, people decided not to give you contracts for ads and, movies and everything, you don't have anything to do. But with DXN, the continuity in business is there and you can still make money. And I'm telling this because this is a true story in the Middle East. One of the members, distributor, what she did was she actually sent all the infos to the artists and TikTokers and influencers out there. And consistency, persistence was the one made her where she is right now. And so no one replied to her. But after 6 months, there's one person, she was a big famous person in the Middle East, she replied. And she decided to say, okay, fine, since you're very persistent. She keeps on sending message. So one fine day she said that, okay, look, I will try your coffee. I will try your coffee. The black, Lindsay Black coffee. She tried and she gave a good review because she liked it. Mr. Karthik, the next day, apparently, the Dubai office was full of people, was packed of people lining up to buy the coffee, and they didn't have stock. And this particular person, she immediately, her DXN business boosted, and she came a crown, and she had 5 diamonds under her. It was amazing. It was amazing. That's why we're trying to tell people out here, especially in Malaysia, go into this, nitty-gritty of, social media. Find someone. There will be someone, one fine day, hey, look, okay, let me come and promote your coffee. Have you experienced this kind of thing previously? Or if you know someone who's experienced this before?
Well, I'm very glad that our CMO is actually going for digital marketing, and it's very important. And what you have told me about Dubai, I mean, that is her persistency. You see, it actually worked wonders, right? And basically, the other most important thing is social media. The power of social media made that Dubai office full of people lining up buying a product because of social media. All right. So it's not only in Malaysia, but I think the whole world needs to hear this. Social media will change your lives. Definitely will change your lives. Okay. So to answer your question, if I've met anyone like that, yes, I have seen that happen in Sarawak as well. Okay, when I was living there. So basically, what actually happened is one of the distributors actually got through to a local artist then, and actually spoke about the product, and the local artist was okay, let me try a product, and he tried, and the recruitment for that particular company, okay, from 500 distributors went up to 8,000 distributors.
Wow.
Yeah. 1 week. Yeah.
Why our distributors? We meet a lot of distributors. Let's talk about local. Let's talk about Malaysia. Why don't they have a mindset of finding someone like this and be a different way? Think out of the box. I meet a lot of distributors, meet a lot of people, networkers. When we talk about social media, they have a very skeptical feel. I'm scared. I've done public speaking training for fun. So, of course, we understand sometimes you're not you're a camera shy person. Totally understand. That's why we are here, to do training for them. Put that aside. But they don't have this thoughts like what our CMO says. I've been active in TikTok. I hardly see Malaysian members active in social media promoting DXN. Or you don't need to sell, because we are not allowed to sell online. I mean, you're not selling on TikTok. But talk about the product. We've got wonderful, the D-burger. You can talk about the burger. It's a plant-based vegetarian burger. Spirulina. But we don't see that. Whether it's youngsters or seniors, we don't see that. How can we instill that thing into them and tell them, hey, look, guys, this is how it's going to be, like it or not. Since you have that experience with you, how can we instill that in their mind?
Okay, for me, the most important thing is it's not about finding influencers as well to actually help you sell your product. Okay, you can do that, but I'm not saying you can't. Okay, all right.
But they themselves have to
make their own moves. Okay, very important for them to make their own moves. And for me, you can be the next influencer as well. Why not? Because a lot of unknown people became influencers because of the content. How you do your content. Your content needs to attract people. Okay, if I'm just going to put 3 words. Yeah, sure.
Talking about content, right? As I say, I put myself as an example. So I do a lot of contents. I don't do stupid contents. Okay, I don't go half naked in front of the camera. And my body is not I think, it's not super want to be hardworking in front of the camera, but that's what people are looking at. So I talk about law of attraction a lot. I talk about universe a lot. I get only 50 to 60 to 100 views only. And then I do things, okay, not stupid things. We do, some sort of like something which is viral, like, the songs, the music, with my colleague, like a dance. Immediately I get about 1,000 views. And yes, things like food reviews, I get quite a lot of views. But when you look at some things which is not related to the business or not related to something where people want to listen, you get very, again, when you're talking about content. So what kind of content do people need to put?
Have you heard of Dharman? Okay, Dharman actually does videos. I mean, more like educational videos,
right?
Like your, emotions and all that. There's so many influencers out there who create their own content, right? Okay, like what you're saying is probably not many contents based on, different segments, right? You're talking about that. So, food segment, a lot of people like to watch something, how you cook, how you make something look so delicious online. And you can see some food, even making a small, simple burger, can get more than 200, 300,000 views. Okay. We have a wonderful product called the D burger. You can make so many things with that D burger. That patty itself, you can make so many wonderful things. Do a cooking show, do something. You will attract people. You like to cook, do that, show that. Okay, you like to act, get a friend, do a small, simple drama, and those kind of things. Educational drama, how this product actually help you, how this, so many things you can do. You just need to think out of the box. Okay, you need ideas. We can actually do a discussion. Let's talk together, sit down, and then probably have a cup of coffee, and then we talk. Okay, how you can do your content. Okay, what do you want to talk about? Then probably from there we can move forward. Okay, but you need to make the step. You need to take the step. If you don't take the step, you will be stuck, right? In life, no risks, no success, right?
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
And sometimes the laziness kicks in there. That's a very bad guy that always comes behind us and not today. Let's do it tomorrow. The laziness is the main killer in this business. And correct me if I'm wrong. So if you want to do something, the fear also comes into the picture. What will people talk about me? What will people think about me? Will I talk proper English? Is my language okay? Is my grammar okay? Is that all very important?
The biggest problem with people maybe is because they are very worried about judgmental people out there.
What people think about them, right?
People think about them. So if you're going to be worried about what people think about you, then ask them to pay your bills. I'm sure they're not going to pay your bills also. Because at the end of the day, you go for what you want. Yeah. Because if you don't, and you're worried about people, then until you go to your grave, you'll be worried about people. Yeah. You're not going to live your life. If you want to live your life, you have to get out of that. Like I said earlier, kata di bawah tempurung will never survive. He'll die inside there. But if you get out from that shell, you will actually go somewhere. Because the biggest problem is a lot of people, I've met a lot of people, a lot of individuals as well. Okay, no, I can't do this. No, I can't. I won't do this. No, what if he thinks that I'm mad? What if he thinks that I'm stupid or something like that? It's his thoughts. End of the day, what do you want? You want money? Work for it.
Yeah.
You want fame? Work for it. Okay, not everybody, because when you are showing off your cash or you're showing off your wonderful health right now, everybody's gonna say, "Wow, look at her." One is good. Then you'll be like, "Okay,
yeah,
right."
And then, Mr. Karthik, when you say that they have to move, they have to come out of the kata di bawah tempurung tinggi. We understand it's not easy. We totally understand it's not easy to stand in front of the camera, but do you think that they need to put a bit of homework into it before I stand in front of the camera? Some sort of research. Is it important? Or for a beginner, DXN distributor, if he wants to go online, what's your advice to him on how to start?
The most important thing is introducing yourself to the world, introducing who you are and what you're actually doing. And then from there, you can actually move forward. Because if you're going to be stuck, a new distributor, probably he's new. He needs to understand a lot of things as well. You need to have someone to guide you. Okay, you're a new distributor. You have the management team here as well in DXN. DXN has a large, in Malaysia itself, we've got 8 branches. So we are big. So, you can find us anywhere and you can ask for help. You need contents, you need anything. We are more than happy to help you. Your leaders are more than happy to help you as well. So you need to speak up, very important to speak up. So maybe we can start a speak up campaign and then move from there, you see. So there's so many ways of actually going out there. All right. You need guidance. You need to know how to create a Facebook page. You need to know how to create, any page. Then from there you can actually move, together. All right. It's not, you can take steps on your own steps. You can decide your own result. But if you need guidance, there's always guidance available.
Some people always have this thing in their mind that social media, it will not work. People, there's no point standing in front of the camera. What's the point? The old school still works. I am against that thing because, we see people earn a lot of money online. But yes, when it comes to network, I know DXN companies, we don't allow them to sell online, the yellow bag thingy and all this stuff. But at least you can tell the world that, look, I'm DG, I'm a DXN distributor, and, if you want to buy my product, you know where to look for. So for those people out there who think that social media, digital marketing is not important, tell them what you think.
For me, you can decide if you want to be a Nokia or a Samsung. Okay, so Samsung has evolved. Nokia is nowhere to be seen nowadays. Okay, I'm not making fun of Nokia, but you need to make that change. Okay, so it's either if you want to move forward or you don't want to. Okay, so it's very, very important to the people out there change, and you can see a lot of betterments in your life. Okay, if you don't know where to start, you know where to look for us. Okay, we are more than happy to guide you. Okay, so that's very important.
Last few words to the audience out there. I also just want to let you all know that, because you're talking about trainings, so we do a lot of trainings here in Cyberville, and please reach out to us and let us know what you'll need, and we can cater to your needs and wants, because I personally also have done a lot of public speaking training. I've also done in terms of digital marketing, how do you do micro videos? Micro videos are less than 30 seconds, less than 1 minute, using simple softwares, CapCut and all this stuff. If you don't know, it's okay. You can always reach out to us, and
we'll be more than happy to guide you. No worries, yeah.
And viewers, we started before we end our show.
No, I got so much of what to say. It's not going to be last, but yeah. I mean,
last for this
session, yes. All right. So for me, the change is very important. Get out of your shell. Very important to get out of your shell. And I'm sure all of you will be very successful with DXN, because DXN already has its platform. It already has wonderful products. We've got close to 500 plus SKUs, and you see we've got so many products for so many, with so many benefits. So it's very important that you all come to us, or if you all want to start your own business, it's very easy. If you want to go create a Facebook page, just create a Facebook page first. Okay, maybe if your name is Raj, DXN Raj, you can create one Facebook page, and then from there you start putting your contents and start, going all away. DXN Farah, you can also do yours. DXN, anybody, you all can actually just create a Facebook page, Instagram, or anything, and then move forward from there. Okay, we'll be more than happy to support you all. All right, thank you very much. Good morning, DXN.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching our podcast, and this is our 7th episode. And looking forward for the next one, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Goodbye.